Greetings. This is Doc Ock coming at you live and direct from Black Facts Headquarters Central tonight with another installment of Doc Ock at noon and 9. Tonight, our proverb is, before shooting, one must aim. Before shooting, one must aim. And that is a proverb from Nigeria. Poem for tonight from our book, We Rise, We Resist, We Raise Our Voices is, see what poem we got up tonight. It helps to look at old front page headlines. Oops, almost forgot. All right, here we go. The earthquakes, the militias, history, hairpins, and switchbacks, like a mountain road. Things fall apart, no doubt, but good people wake every day to thank and to ask what they can do today to make things better. People call things back together when they choose to act on behalf of our planet and all life spinning with us on her around the sun. Worrying only wastes our limited time and darkens our skies with cumulonimbus clouds. All we can do is hold faith and go on leaving our tiny footprints on history. Today's acts of good will change tomorrow. Good is in control, and good will win as the earth continues to spin. And if that doesn't bring a grin to your face, I really don't know what's going to help you win the race. All right, story today. Who can save Earth? Quite appropriately. Who can save Earth? Is it Superman, that fictional character, that man of might who wears some tights? Or will it be Muhammad Ali? We shall see. Muhammad Ali and Superman. They have now been transported to the ring where they will begin to do battle. Right. Superman leans over and whispers to Muhammad Ali, I don't know what this is all about, but I have to get rid of that red sun particle. Can you think of something to divert those kitty toys for a few seconds? Muhammad Ali says, consider them diverted. Yeah, over here, you clanking heap of nut guts. And then one of the robots says, stop, human, stop. As Superman flexes his muscles, bursting the boxing gloves on his hands. That's it. Make a grab for me so I can. One of the robots sends his hands down to grab Superman. Superman grabs the behemoth's hand and throws him across the ring. Humans cease, resolve. We are the Scrubb. Resistance is futile. But it seems as though it's not, as the Scrubb robot is sent twirling out into outer space. The other robot, the small robot, says, click, This changes nothing. You must click. Come a bit closer, says Superman, and we'll see just what has changed. Click. Whatever you do to the mechanism will not alter the fact that your world will be annihilated unless you return to your dimension and surrender yourselves to the Scrubb warships. Click. Just then, Muhammad Ali, standing below one of the mechanical behemoths, pounds him with an uppercut. Youch, says Muhammad Ali, as the machine tumbles forward and it makes a loud sound, ka-thud. Instantly, Superman snaps shut the lead-lined box, halting the red sun radiation, and as instantly his super strength returns. Oh, I was supposed to read that across the top. Okay, my bad. So actually, Superman sent both of those mechanized behemoths out into outer space. Okay, so then it says you must return to your dimension and surrender yourselves to the Scrubb warships. Now the word passes between Superman and Ali as each decides that no threat to Earth can be ignored. Back through dimensional barriers, the heroes hurtle, then up into space. Okay, sometimes this story is a little bit difficult to follow. Okay, so you remember they were over here. This is their boxing ring, their practice ring. They had gone into a different dimension, and where time did not go as fast as it does in normal space, in our dimension. And the Scrubb robots came to take them back with them to the Scrubb warships. So then Superman and Muhammad Ali got together. They slapped that box with the red particle in it shut. And then Superman's powers returned. He threw the Scrubb machines out into outer space. But in the end, they had to go ahead and do what the Scrubbs wanted them to do anyway. So they went back through dimensional barriers, hurtling up into space. Woo-wee, them some digs. Looks like a cross between Lost in Space and Star Wars and a pregnant blender. Rattler bids you welcome. Superman, save it, you phony. Why were we summoned before our 24-hour deadline was up? I had it figured from the beginning, insolent Kryptonian. The event will occur on my home planet, Bodays. Oh, excuse me. By our calculations, you had more than 2 weeks in the nth dimension in which to train. Therefore, it is you who ignored the deadline. I'm sure it's a waste of time to argue with you. Tell me, how have you figured out a way to make Ali and me even? I had it figured from the beginning, insolent Kryptonian. The event will occur on my home planet, Bodays, which circles a red sun. Uh-oh, says Muhammad Ali, you in trouble. Suddenly, a huge Scrubb warrior appears. Hunya! Ah, yes, Superman and Ali, meet our champion, the one you must face in combat very soon. And he is one heaping hulk of a monster. There he goes, over there. Okay, one heaping hulk of a monster. Ah, yes, Superman. Oh, his name, like his battle cry, is Hunya. Hunya was born in a laboratory. He was molded by our scientists to be the perfect warrior. Hunya has the toughest skin of any humanoid in the universe. Show him, Hunya. And he goes and pounds on the side of the ship without ever even bruising his knuckles. And then Muhammad Ali, he gives out a big yawn and says, I'm really impressed. By what? Says Superman. Insolence, insolence, insolence. You will pay. I promise you will be humiliated in front of your whole galaxy. This very night, we will begin a massive space lift to bring representatives from every intelligent race to Bodace. In addition, we shall arrange an interstellar television network to carry the fight to the far corners of the universe. I believe they're going to call it the Trump Network. I'm not sure. You as bored as I am, Soups? Couldn't be more so, says Superman. Very well, the adjutant will show you to your quarters. And on their way out, Hunya is right behind Muhammad Ali, and he reaches up and tickles him under his chin and says, I think he's cute. Insolence, says one of the scrubs. The honcho really blew his cool. Did you do that to him intentionally? Says Superman to Muhammad Ali. Sure did. Sometimes a fight is half won before you put on the gloves. The trick is to rattle your opponent, make him too mad to use his smarts. Sounds good, but it may not be enough. What do you mean? I know the odds are bad with that Hunya, but it would be bad enough if that were our real problem, but it's not. My superpowers have uncovered a danger I can't even calculate. We're going to have to put our heads together and work out a plan. And while they do, the Scrub are going ahead with their plan to humiliate the Earthmen on an intergalactic level. And here they are in Bodace. Now, this is where you have to really pay attention. When you get to a page like 2 pages together like this, you have to read across and then go down. And that's where I keep messing up at. So if I mess up, it's only because I'm not used to reading that way. So they're showing you a picture there of 2 ugly mugs. I mean, these guys here, they are pug ugly. There's no other way to describe them. Definitely ugly, especially since they're green too. And you see the planet Bodace in the background, the goal of the most massive migration in the history of the universe. Intelligent beings from 1,000 worlds hurtle through star-studded space to watch 2 humans battle to save their own planet. And what draws these beings to this primitive and savage display? Some simply come to view the potential threat of alien cultures. Others come for the pure intellectual curiosity of it all. That's these guys down here. You can tell they're real eggheads. And I do mean that literally. Most come for the sheer entertainment of it, to watch strange creatures from other planets bludgeon each other into submission like gladiators of a bygone era, so that they, the audience, can feel superior or inferior or excited, like these 2 over here that look like a couple of real hep chicks, if you know what I mean. Or feel emotions so completely alien that we could never understand them. Some, a minority, feel emotions that we can all too easily understand. This was a surprise, Lois. The Scrub letting me, an Earthman, do the interplanetary broadcast. You're letting an Earthman do the broadcast. They're letting an Earthman do the broadcast to add to our humiliation if we lose, Jimmy. Oh, look, Jimmy, I'm sorry. I realize this is the opportunity of a lifetime for a news hawk. I just wish the opportunity weren't occurring beneath a red sun. Maybe it's the heat that gives the Scrub their nasty dispositions. Old space proverb. Too much red sun makes Scrub whack-a-ding hoy? Whack-a-ding hoy. I'm not really sure why they do it that way. But here you see some more really strange creatures, these one-eyed creatures where the eye takes up their whole face. Later, as Jimmy and Lois are seated at ringside, Lois says to Jimmy, "Nervous, Jimmy?" No, somehow the fact that in seconds I'll be facing the largest audience ever don't mean a thing, because it ain't got no swing compared to the fact that the fate of all Earth will be affected by what happens here today. It's nothing at all. Mr. Olson, you are on the ether. You are on the ether. 3, 2, 1. Now, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jimmy Olson coming to you from Boday's Stadium. Oh, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and things. This is Jimmy Olson coming to you from Boday's Stadium. This is the preliminary, the warm-up. It is not, it's humanoid. It is hot. It is humid. It is steamy. It is 104 in the shade. One of the creatures says, cool. It is a terrible afternoon for boxing, yet that is what is happening here today as Earth's two greatest champions, Muhammad Ali and Superman, battle for the right to meet Hunya in a fight that will decide the championship of the universe. And incidentally, for those of you who are keeping score, the fate of a planet we call Earth. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. There's a commotion going on at the rear of the stadium. We'll try to get a camera over there for you. And it's Superman entering the stadium with his last-minute trainers, O.J. White of the United States Olympic team and Perry White. What? Great Caesar's ghost. Doesn't Jimmy know I was a Golden Gloves finalist? On the far side of the stadium, a cheer is going up. And there he is, the boxing champ of Earth, Muhammad Ali. And with him, Angelo Dundee, his trainer, his manager, Herbert Muhammad, and finally, his cornerman, Bundini Brown. Oh, yeah. As a poet, Bundini Brown is second only to Ali himself. Let's see if we can get him to say a few words. There are no words for now, for how we feel, so we're going to fight and never squeal. But mark my words and mark them well. Both champs will knock the lazy scrub to, well, you know where. That place that starts with an H and E and ends in a double hockey sticks. The contenders move to the center of the ring to receive instructions from the referee. Scree, gentlemen, you both know the Scree rules. I want a clean fight, Scree. When I say break, Scree, you break. Got it, Scree. Good. Return, Scree, to your corners. Come out fighting, Scree, when you hear the bell. I, Scree, trust that there are no hard feelings left over after our last encounter. Scree. And there it is, the bell for round one. Both fighters advance to the center of the ring. The very air, ladies and gentlemen, crackles with excitement. Ali and Superman circle each other like mirror images of each other, each looking for an opening. For those of you who are wondering why Superman agreed to fight with his costume on, it's because many of our alien spectators wouldn't be able to tell the fighters apart. Except for subtle changes in hue, all humans look exactly alike to them. How about that? Ali throws a right jab, which Superman easily avoids. Ali is the aggressor now as Superman dances backwards. Hold it. In a typical Ali move, Superman snaps a hard right jab as he backpedals. He follows up with, no, it's a clean miss as Ali backs up. And now it's back and forth as the fighters trade blow for blow. Bong! And as the bell ends round one, this announcer must make an observation. Incredible as it seems, Superman has copied Ali's fighting style to a T. How strange it must be for Ali to be fighting, well, himself, it appears. So we'll leave off right there and pick up from there on the morrow. This is as far as I read in this book. So everything else here for me is brand new, just like for you. So no need to be blue because it's new for you and it's new for me. But I'll tell you something that's not new, and that is it's now time for all you little children out there to lay your little head down on your little pillow, on your little bed, close those your eyes, and wait for that sun to rise. And when you feel those sunbeams beaming down on your eyes, then you know it's time for you to rise and greet the day. Today is one day, tomorrow will be another. So when you greet that new day, greet it in a whole new way as you say, hey, 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 pack away. Meanwhile, for all you adults out there, you know what we're looking for. We moved into our last segment for the year of our 2020 campaign. So we're still on the move. We're pushing forward to try to reach our goal. We're partially there. We got a few donations in, but we haven't even hit the 10% mark. So we still got a ways to go. Let's get those donations in as we try to reach our goal of $20,000 before the end of the year. Now, if we get to December 20 and we haven't met the goal, you can continue making your donations on after the 20th. But we're trying to get them all in before then. And we will have some gifts, some premium gifts we'll be giving out to those of you who would like to make a donation. So go ahead, go to the website, www.blakfacts.org, or if you're looking at us on Facebook, just drop down right below, click the link, and you can donate right there. Do it right now. Do it with a flair. Do it right there because it won't even scare. Peace out now. This is Doc Ock signing off. We'll be back here tomorrow at noon with Doc Ock at noon and 9.